I can't find no love. It's like every single good, just a thug. Spend my life on one, but I'm always keeping me up. Welcome back to the greatest podcast station in Texas. Today's episode is particularly must listen, as Tony bitch-ass isn't here. We got special guest Tetched. Matt, however, you want to introduce yourself as you please?
Yeah, my name's Tetched, and I'm glad to be here.
He's not. He's fucking lying. He hates this shit. This is the third fucking take, bro. What the hell? Okay.
Shut up.
Alright, I got a couple things written down this time, actually. So, how the fuck did we just queue into a match and we're losing immediately? Like, just straight to the end screen. No fucking gameplay.
Alright. Good start there.
Alright. So, we're playing some games while we talk, just to, a little bit more fluid, because he couldn't, I don't have money to fucking fly him into my room, so. But, like I was saying, got some stuff written down. Number one on the list is, how did you get into gaming?
Shit. Alright, so I got a Xbox One for Christmas Christmas of 2014, along with like the Kinect that goes with it. And I
Xbox
got like
One had a Kinect?
Yeah, it was like,
I thought it was just
and then there was like
360.
a Wii Sports equivalent, but like not, because it was like, it was like called Kinect Sports or whatever. And then I got Battlefront along with it. That game was so much fun, dude. So Battlefront was like my first game.
For real?
And then it was, alright. This dude in chat. Anyway, yeah, so Battlefront was my first game. What about you?
I couldn't really tell you, bro. Like, I mean, shoot, we had like a NES for the longest since I can remember, because I mean that shit's old as hell. I'm only like motherfucker 2007.
Yeah.
Because like there wasn't really a moment in my life where it was like specifically just here's gaming. It was just there from the beginning, 'Cause, I mean, my dad been an OG gamer.
Yeah. I actually realized that I had a GameCube before, like 3 months before Christmas. I found it at like a thrift shop, and it had like a crate of games next to it, like motherfucking Quidditch, bro. I grinded Quidditch, Harry Potter Quidditch. I was so good, dude.
We bought a GameCube, and it came with some games. I think there is a Harry Potter game that came with it as well, but we only got it because it came with Smash Bros. Melee. So
yeah, I haven't played that on the GameCube, but Mario Kart, that game is fucking fun.
Because we bought it just to play Melee at parties and stuff, and it came with like Turok, the dinosaur game.
Let's go.
Like, because I mean, when there's nobody around, you can't just play Melee by yourself, but you can play Turok. So
yeah,
playing that shit when I was a kid too.
Well, fucking Crash Bandicoot, bro. I love that game.
I do remember specifically getting a Wii not for my birthday, for Christmas one year, dude. That shit was lit.
I never had a Wii, which is quite sad. All my friends had it. My neighbor had it, so I played it a bunch, but never got to experience that, man.
Dude, that shit was fun, bro. There was one at my house and at my grandparents' house, bro. Just like roll up and play Wii Sports, bro.
Right.
Like
forget visiting your grandparents.
I think at our old house, there may not have been enough room in our living room for all that shit. Just like hit the wall or some shit like that. All right.
I love the. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead, because I was finna take it to the next topic.
I was just say I love the Wii Sport game where you just fucking beat people up. Like you go along the island and you just smack people in Wii Sports. Might be Wii Sports Resort. I'm not sure.
There's Resort, bro. I was so actually really good at the game where it's like you're like tailgating behind a boat on like a board.
Oh yeah, wakeboarding, yeah.
Bro, I remember like for a couple of days I like mastered the technique to like get hella air in that game.
Oh yeah, you get the massive jump. Yeah.
So that's number one. I only have motherfucking 6 things written down, so we're like kind of zooming through this shit. But number 2 is like what type of music you be like, not just like listening to, because like there's music that I listen to, and then there's music that I like bump it in school. It's like specifically different.
Yeah, it's like how you get through school. Yeah, for sure. really depends for me. Like I listen to a lot of different like artists and genres, and I don't really listen to like albums that often. I just listen to like one or two songs from an artist. Like I'll kind of bounce around.
Yeah, I
But
feel that.
like Tyler the Creator, shit, I listen to a lot of Rush. I don't know if you're into like rock, but
I've never heard of Rush.
you never heard of Rush? Oh, okay.
Name a
They're
song
like
and like sing it. See if I can bog my memory.
Tom Sawyer. Have you heard of that?
No.
Limelight. I'm not
Sing it
gonna
real
sing
quick.
it,
Maybe
but
I'll like remember.
no.
All right, whatever. Lame-o.
Hey, you would recognize it if you heard it. Trust.
All right, so
But
Rush. I mean, maybe I'll write this down and like listen to it later. You know, some listeners'
mhm.
music recommendation from this lame ass mofo.
Shut up. I have impeccable music taste.
You're fucking. You have a playlist on Spotify called like school playlist, and I've looked at it, and it's like
It's just called mass music. But
motherfucking
yeah.
Moonlight by XXX. That shit.
That's the first song on there from when I created the playlist in like 2017. It was like a 14-hour playlist. I haven't changed it at all. I've just added songs like like shut up.
Because I have one of those. Like I have a playlist called Kimchi's Music Vault, and it just has like
Yeah, I
every
have that
song
downloaded. I
ever.
listen to it all the time.
Like every song ever that I like think is good, except recently. Because recently, if I think a song is good, I put it on my like school playlist. It's just called "Man Fuck This Shit," and it's just like the rotation is different like every day almost. I'll be like,
Right,
adding
yeah,
songs
yeah.
and removing them as the day goes on, just because like
I gotta do that because I find myself just playing from the bottom of the playlist and then skipping the ones that I like had on from
Yeah.
the beginning of when I made it.
because like I'll listen to a song for like I don't know like a week in a row just because it's like really good, and then I won't like it, and then I'll remove it from
Yeah,
the
you'll get bored of
playlist.
it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'll find it again like 2 months later, and then I'll like put it back on the podcast. You know, just like goes back through the music rotation, I guess.
Yeah. You forget about a song and then a year later, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, like I was bumping Biggie for like 3 days. Like shit. What are those? They're like his 2 songs, "Hypnotize" and "Big Papa." Just like rolling through the
Yeah.
hallways, listening to that for like 3 days in a row, and then I was like, "Damn, these songs boring as hell." Just because I'd listened to him so much, you know.
Yeah.
But
I was like rediscovering fucking like Feel Good Inc. and like Clint Eastwood. I was like, holy
classics.
shit. I was like, I forgot about these.
And there's like but like there's like genres that I just can't listen to during school. Like rock, I don't usually listen to rock, or like I don't know, rock and well, maybe it's not what I don't listen to, but it's what I do listen to. It's like hip hop, like plug stuff, you know? Do you know what plug is? I don't think you know what plug is.
I don't really know. I don't think so. No.
All right, plug, like
Like, what's a song, for example?
low key plug is pretty underground. I don't know. There's maybe popular ones, but I can't really think of any off the top of my head, because it's like underground plug that I listen to.
Yeah, you listen to a lot of like small artists as well. Like I've stolen some songs from your playlist, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I
Pretty
try to look around, you know.
Yeah, like Has to Be, that song was really good.
By
I just
Caps
stole it
Lock?
right off. Yeah, by Caps
Because
Lock.
I
yeah.
found that like a week after it came out, and it's like his biggest song. But I'm not trying to be like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be like no day one, because I literally listened to like none of his other songs.
I
But-
tried to listen to all of them, and I was like, eh.
Yeah, right. That one, literally his best song is his like. I ain't trying to like dog on him or anything, but like I really don't think he cares. He's making racks, you know. But like,
Yeah.
like his only good song is like his best song. So I mean,
Yeah.
no hate, but you know, keep it a buck.
That's fine.
So, music next up on the list. Like, what type of games you play? You know.
Well, in one of our many other takes at this, I talked about Hunt Showdown, but like,
Oh yeah, shit. Oops. Fucking-
Hunt Showdown. That game's fun. I don't know, man.
I mean, you already gave me the spiel, but it's like Tarkov with like bosses or some shit like that.
Yeah. I do recommend it though. Like, that game is so much fucking fun.
Is it like so it's like you go like it's like a battle royale, but not like because there's people, but like just because you have to, I don't know how to say it, you like deploy, I guess, multiple times.
Yeah, you spawn at these spawn points in the map, and then you just move from there. You can like go into what's called dark sight, which is like this vision. It's like this way of seeing the world, and then everything will be dark except for these like glowing blue spots. And then if you go to those, that's where a clue will be. And then when you get all the clues on the map, it'll like highlight where the boss is. And there are a bunch of like, you know, POIs, and the boss could be anywhere, so you might not even need to find a clue to find the boss.
Just go to points of interest.
And there's so many layers to the game. It's so much fun. And like it's very sound oriented, so like a stealth game on top of it being PvP and PvE and having great like gunplay.
Okay.
Jack Frags made a really good video on it like 2 years ago. It was like, look at this game, guys. It's very, very good.
So wait, when did it come out?
2 or 3 years ago. And then they're still adding stuff to the game and making it better now. I think it's like out of beta and all that now.
So you have to like, so it's not like Rust where you're on the same map, right? You have to like, is it a different map every time, or is it just one map?
There are I think 2 or 3 different rotations, kind of like Apex, where they have like different maps. But I think there's 1 or 2, but they're huge. They're huge maps. You don't cover nearly all of it in one game. You might only get to like a quarter of the POIs.
So wait,
games.
if a boss is like killed, wait, can you like, so if there's people fighting a boss, can you like run up on them and like kill them and then kill the boss?
Exactly, and take the bounty from that boss.
I see.
So after you kill the boss, there's this period when the boss is banishing. It's like when you steal its soul and you like devour it. Like you start doing this ritual on its dead body, and it's like 4 minutes, and you can't like tell what is going on at all, because normally you can kind of like a scan to see if there are people nearby at the point of interest that you're at. When you start doing that, you're just alone in darkness, and you can hear like footsteps of people running, and you can hear noises. And then like on top of it all, it's like in like a zombie like apocalypse, so there are a bunch of like mobs like PvE to fight. So many layers, and there's like sound traps that you have to learn how to avoid. It's such a good game.
It's very deep, but not like menu deep, where it's like you're in a menu for 30 minutes trying to figure it out. You just like dive in.
You dive in and you learn as you go. Like it's so much fun to play, and there's so many guns and like weapons. There's like, you know, grenades and all that. It's just a good game.
So my biggest point is what is the price point? You know, what does it cost?
It's like 40 US, I think, and it goes on sale for like 30, 25, 30 sometimes. Like we'll do that quite often. It's done like twice in the past month. So like if you can catch it on sale, go for it for sure.
Or like, is there any, I suggest that to anybody, is there any deal.com, just like a bunch of websites, like active deals, you know?
Yeah.
Very good website. Just find deals on games. So Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown, #1 for you, right? Game right now, maybe?
Yeah, for sure.
What's like
Apex
all time,
is up there
though?
too with the new season. All time, man.
I mean, Rocket League's got to be up there. Shit, we playing that right now?
Rocket League's been less enjoyable in the last time. Couple times I've played it, but like, of all the 1,300 hours I have on PC, and then probably another 500 on Xbox from like 2015, gotta be Rocket League #1. Ooh, nice shot.
That redirect though, they can't even see that shit. That shit was clean though. Like we were saying, fuck. I think I think I'm creeping up on 1,500 hours on Rocket League, bro. That shit is kind of sad.
Yeah.
And that's just PC too, bro. PS4, I was going crazy on that bit. Can you imagine if that shit never came out on PS Plus store, bro? I would actually have a fucking life right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How many days is 1,500 hours, bro? Oh my god.
It's a lot.
Jesus. Fuck. Okay. Whatever.
I have too many on Fortnite too. I saw, because like they don't have the hour counter, they have days. But like,
damn.
Hold on, let me check after games. I don't think it's healthy amount, and because it was in like a 2-year period, 1.5 year period. Because like, who fucking wants to play Fortnite now?
You know the game New World? Have you ever heard of it?
I don't think so. Oh shit! I launched Fortnite. Oopsie.
Well, yeah,
Let's not
it's
do
just
that
like it
again.
doesn't matter what it is, but it's just like an RPG game or something like that. And like I
Uh-huh.
know a guy, and he like put like I don't know. The game came out. Let's see, like 2 months, 3 months ago maybe. Oh shit!
Mhm.
I just accidentally got audio of my browser opening up. That's embarrassing. But there's like it came out like 2, 3, 4 months ago maybe, and the motherfucker has like over 1,000 hours on it already, and
Holy
he doesn't even
shit.
play anymore. Like he stopped playing a month ago. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, that shit came out like 3. So September is like 9, right? 3, 4,
Holy
5. So it's
fuck.
like 5 months, and in 5 months he's already accumulated like 1,000 hours, and he doesn't even play anymore. Like
Bro, you want to know my Fortnite hours?
what?
Holy shit, 1,128 in 2 years. Holy.
Okay, now you have
Oh,
that in
that's
2 years.
ungodly.
Imagine playing that literally that amount of hours in like 6, maybe 5 months.
Oh, Jesus.
This motherfucker
What is
like
that?
on
Wait,
the
wait,
game
hold
every
on.
day, bro.
1,000. Shit, how many days is that? 30.
He's doing the calculations. Hold on, guys.
I'm doing the calculations. That's gotta be like 4 hours a day, 3 hours a day. Jesus.
Yeah,
At
he be
least.
on that bit. I don't even know if he was good at the game. I don't know. If he was here, he'd probably say he was like the best or some shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know how you can. Oh, wow.
Ain't no
Great
fucking way
defense.
they just missed that. Okay.
I don't know how you can enjoy a game after like that long,
Like
dude.
over
Like,
like Rocket League is like at least over like 4 or 5, maybe
yeah, for sure.
years. You
Where it's
know,
2022 and it came out 2015. Like,
right? Like, come on now. Like, I ain't trying to dog on him though, cause like I know him. Like it's not like he's a dumbass or anything like that. But it's just like it's a lot of game,
you
man.
sure?
And it's an
Yeah.
RPG too, bro. RPGs are lame as hell. I swear to God. Like World of Warcraft and all that. Like I don't know how motherfuckers find those games fun.
Shit, I played like Hearthstone and World of Warcraft once. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
Like, I know they're good games and lots of people enjoyed them, but like,
maybe not
okay.
like RPG in the sense like, cause like that's a broad term. Like Breath of the Wild is like, oh my god, that game is so fun, and that's an RPG. But like MMO RPG, I
Different.
think,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
where it's like top down, or like even World of Warcraft is kind of like third person open world, but it's just like
Yeah.
so much. It just isn't fun, you know. Shit,
Heroes of the Storm. Ah!
Heroes of the Storm, bro. Games like that, like League and like Heroes of the Storm, those are so lame too. Like I played those games like once each, just cause like League, my friends wanted me to hop on, cause I have friends that play League too, bro. It's like,
Oh man.
yeah,
Oh no.
it's kind of
That's
ass.
like bottom of the barrel.
So
I hate those kind of people, bro. So many people at my school are like, Arcane, such a phenomenal show, amazing. 10 out
oh,
of
the
10. I'm
League
like,
show.
yeah, the League show. And I was like, oh, it automatically is bad because it's League.
Yeah, I don't know. The
Like the
story might be
animation is
good, but
sick,
like,
but the animation is amazing, like for sure. But it's just if I unaged like 5 years, maybe.
all right. Next up, let's see what we. Oh shit, this is a big one. Disc golf, bro. I like remembered that all of a sudden that you play disc golf. Like, what is that like?
Well,
Cause I mean, you be making money off of that whole too, though.
yeah, I'm sponsored, man. It's pretty cool. So, is it? Do you like? Is that a thing in Texas? Like, is there? Do you know if there's disc golf courses around you?
Not me, that's for sure. I mean, I've never seen
Alright.
disc golf. I never heard of it. Like, I've seen it, obviously. Like I
Yeah.
knew what it is, but I didn't know like that it was even called disc golf until like you were like,
Frisbee golf.
oh yeah. But like,
Yeah, well, around here it's a pretty big deal, and then like being 15 and decently pretty damn good at the game, it's like
okay.
there's a lot of opportunity and money in it. So
How
you
much?
know.
How much you be making? Like, is it enough to like where you ain't got to work at McDonald's, or like you still need like a job?
It's still gotta work at McDonald's. It's not gonna pay for my college or anything.
I see. I feel you.
But it's a couple $1,000. It's nice and it's pretty helpful. Because like traveling to all these tournaments around, my province is a bit pricey and it's totally paid for. So I was like, let's go.
See, I think it's like, how much like competition do you have? Like, is it just the people at your island or something like that?
Oh, no. Like it would be like statewide for you guys.
So like, how, I don't know how to put this. Like, I was gonna say, like, how big is like your province? Like how?
I live in British Columbia, and that's like,
because like you live on a specific island, right? Would that like include all of your like local islands as well, like the ones around you?
Sound good. It's not like where I live doesn't really matter because I barely play local tournaments. Like I play big tournaments like nationals. Like I played like Canada wides last summer.
Okay.
So I play these big tournaments, and then like I'll be going to the States. I'll be going to Washington and Oregon this summer to play tournaments as well.
Okay.
So like where I live doesn't really matter too much because I'll be traveling anyways. Like I'm going to Kansas later this summer.
Oh shit!
Just go.
Well, we could just walk over to Texas real quick, bro.
Yeah, for real. Go to Worlds, man.
You think you're gonna do good? How did you do in like the Canada wide one?
Pretty good. I think I got 9th in my division, which was not bad at all.
How were the divisions split up? Like age or?
There is age, but I don't play the junior ones because it's pretty much no competition because there's not many people that are like 15 and like better. So I play like advanced divisions or MPO, which is like the men's pro open. It's like the highest one you can go. Depends on the tournament.
Okay.
Like if I'm playing nationals, I'm not going to go MPO because that'll be the best in the country.
Damn.
I'm like, I'm not quite there yet.
I feel you. So like, an interesting point I was thinking about is like, I don't know, it's hard for me to put it into words, but like, disc golf is like one thing, right? Like, if you were trying, like making money in disc golf, like, try and compare that to like something like editing. Like, is it sort of like the same deal where you just have to like go out and put your name out there, like just promote your stuff?
Like, when I got my sponsorship, I was called at like 8:15 in the morning by a company that I wasn't like trying to get on. I was still open to them, because I have a lot of their plastic and I throw a lot of their stuff and I have their gear, but I didn't apply or anything. I have applied to other companies that were a bit bigger and like didn't get anything back, but they sort of came out and went for it. But like, having my Instagram public with like, not being racist or like homophobic, that was a big part of it.
Helped.
And yeah, it really did help, just having like social media, having Facebook looking professional, and like,
It just made me think, bro, my YouTube is gonna get the fucking first thing, bro.
Yeah, but it's probably a bit similar. You want to go out there and definitely like brand yourself. You want to make sure you look professional and like you deserve it, and that you can be a positive influence for that company.
Yeah.
Disc golf, you don't have to be amazing to get sponsored. There are people like half my skill, like even my dad, he's sponsored by the same company as me with a lower level sponsorship, but he's like an ambassador for the sport, so he doesn't really play competitive. But he shares their stuff. He'll like, talk about the brand, he'll get them sales. And then for me, I'm just like a sponsored competitive player for them.
Yeah, so like when you roll up to the tournaments, you repping them, right?
Yeah, exactly. I have to 100% wear all apparel by them. All my stuff has to be them.
But
and
they
then I have to
send
make
you
a bunch
shit,
of...
though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
$1,000 for the stuff, which is pretty sick. But
quick flex on them real quick.
Yeah, for real.
Can you imagine one day, bro, I'm like sponsored by Broke Boys, bro? Can you imagine? Just like
sponsored by Broke Boys.
They send me like a PC and shit. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But like
NZXT sponsorship.
That would be so cool, bro. Like editing is like it's so hard to find jobs, dude, because there'll always be somebody better than you. So that's another thing. How do you like get a sponsorship if you're like not like the greatest? Because I mean, as an editor, of course, you can get like, I guess, jobs technically, but like, I mean, whether or not they're like gonna give you anything worth like your time or like any like, I guess long-term payment is what I'm trying to say. Like, whether or not they'll bring you in for multiple videos or just one or something like that,
Yeah, me being young was like a big like thing for them. Like having youth was kind of the reason why I got on, is because they want to keep me on for the long term for multiple years until maybe I move up to that professional level where I'm playing all around the world,
Yeah,
you know.
and then you've been repping their stuff.
And,
You got to
yeah,
like,
exactly. And that's good for them when they get me in early at like a low cost and stuff.
that
And
makes
then,
sense.
if I get better, then they already have me, which is like, that's good for them. So that's what they kind of go for with editing. Since it's less of an age thing, doesn't
Yeah,
really matter. I think it's just like, the stuff you can produce, how funny you can make it, and then like quantity and quality, being able to get that stuff out fast enough. Oh, good shot.
yeah,
Um, but I think it's just branding yourself, showing that you can be worth it and like an
mm-hmm.
asset. That's all it is, really.
Tesh with the wisdom.
Yes, sir.
So, because I think the jobs that I've gotten in editing is like, it's always just like one video and then nothing else, and then you don't get even paid that much, I think I was gonna say is like another thing. Is it like a contract for your sponsorship, or is it just like?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like,
So I got to sign a contracts and stuff.
how many
There are a
years
bunch of
is
like
it?
rules. Just for the 2022, but then I'll probably re-sign unless I get a bigger. Oh shit, my bad. Bigger deal from another company, or they pile on top of it.
Yeah. So can you like what's the word? I can't really think of the word, but just like, can you like make yourself not under contract, I guess, layman's terms?
You can, because it's like not too like legally binding or anything. So yeah, probably, but I don't really have a reason to unless they do
Yeah.
something really wrong. I'm in it for this year, so
It's just like, let's say they sign you for, I don't know, 2 years, right, under a certain amount of money, and then you do go like really big and pro or something like that. Maybe you just like jump that
you
high.
can split off. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
That's happened with like the big top pros in the game. This guy just signed 4 years, $4 million with like a 250,000 signing bonus on top.
Mm-hmm.
For a sport that like 20 years ago was just called frolf and nobody heard of.
So
That's pretty good.
that makes me think. Is it like, is it guaranteed, or is it like football where it's like different?
Guaranteed, that guy was already in a contract with another company, and then halfway through his contract he got out of it, which you can do in disc golf.
I see.
It's not like, yeah, so because like, how do football contracts work? I heard about that, how they're a bit different.
Keep it a buck, I really don't know. I just know that in basketball it's like, guaranteed. It's just guaranteed and non-guaranteed, but I don't exactly know how you make a non-guaranteed contract in like the NFL or something like that.
Yeah,
because
I
like
heard about
in
that.
basketball, like if you offer a guy a contract for like a year and it's like a minimum, or maybe let's say like 2 years, 10 mil, and then you waive him during his second, like halfway through the second season, I mean, you're still going to be paying him for the rest of the season,
Right.
There's no way to get
like,
out
how
of
do
the
those
cap
like
hole.
10-day contract or like 1-day contract works? I've seen those. How does that work? Like,
So
they sign them for like
basically,
one game.
yeah, like if you sign somebody to a 10-day and it's like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how much that is, 80K maybe, I'm not sure, but like basically just, I mean, it is what it says, a 10-day contract, but the thing is, like, a lot of those 10-day contract dudes are dudes that like have already played, right? Because I mean, to get into the NBA you have to go through a draft. So
Yeah.
but I mean, there are dudes that have either already played or they're like a G League player. And I mean, the G League, first of all, the G League before didn't even pay money for players, right? And then like LeVar Ball came in and like made his own league for like upcoming prospects, and he was paying them, and then the G League started paying. But even on top of that, I mean, a 10-day is like, I don't know. I mean, I saw something and it was like maybe half a full year's worth of G League, just like in a 10-day NBA contract,
Right, yeah.
And then, dudes come in and maybe they ball their ass off, and then like Lance Stevenson got a 10-day from the Pacers, and then he just got signed to an actual contract, I'm pretty sure. So
that's
now
great.
he's making a lot of money, Just, you love to see it,
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see.
It just sucks because the Dallas Mavs actually waived one of our players because he couldn't play for us for personal reasons. And then, I mean, shit, that was like at the beginning of this season, you know? Not even the beginning, because I'm pretty sure he did play for us for a couple months, maybe a couple weeks. And then now, you know, halfway through the season, he's actually playing for the 76ers, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
So, like, stuff like that happens. I mean, shit, we had, like, a summer league player of, like, either the league, like, player of the year, player of the month, or something like that, and he couldn't play for us for personal reasons. So, I mean, we had to waive him, too. You know, it's a roster spot. It's just like that.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, Tyrell Terry, bro, he might have actually ended up being, like, really good, but, you know, you'll never know. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if he, you know, if a dude doesn't want to play, it's not like he's legally required to get on the court every day, you know?
Yeah, like, shit. I probably wouldn't play as long as, like, you know, LeBron, if I was in that position, like 19 years, dude. Like, no.
But I mean, I don't know when it was that he decided, like, I'm not playing anymore for this or that. I'm playing now just so I can play with my son, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure I feel like for the longest time that was like the only reason he was still in the league, other than him being like extremely good, though. You know, can't deny that.
Right. Yeah.
But,
Locked in rule 1 here. You got this.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Man, we got
fucking
scored on. Oh my god! All right. Anyway, next on the list was school. Just says school. You know, like IRL stuff in general. Just like.
You want to go first? I kind of like took up that entire last one.
I mean, shit. This is my podcast. You know, you the guest. I'm asking you questions. How do you feel about this?
All right. My school's pretty lit because like, it's one of the better schools in Canada. All the teachers are dope. Like, just so lucky to have, you know, not an awful education. There are always problems, like, shit, you know, where I live, taking a fucking water taxi to school every morning.
Dude,
yeah.
I think I should find that message where I said, like, something like, pull up on my ferry and, like, do a drive-by on your ass or something like
that. Yeah, you said that.
Like, just like, how early, like, how much earlier do you have to wake up for that?
Like,
or is
like
it just
6:15?
And then,
I wake up
because, like, when is, like, let's say, like, when does the first bell ring?
Like 8:50.
Damn. So you wake up like you have to wake up like 2 hours earlier just so you can catch the ferry, or is it like other reasons as well?
Yeah, it's like a picture like a fucking school bus on boat. It's like a boat school bus.
That's crazy.
Basically.
Because I mean, shit, they're
pretty lit though.
At the latest,
nice
I wake up like,
and they're like.
I'll be waking up like 10 minutes before the bell rings, and I still catch the bus. You feel me? Like.
Yeah. So. That kind of sucks, but it's worth it. Like, I like my school. I love my teachers. Like, super lucky. Like, we have a cafeteria program, but it's, like, not cafeteria. We have an entire, like, kitchen with, like, a proper chef there that, like, teaches culinary arts and stuff. And then they make food every day at lunch. So you'll have, like, actual restaurant meals for, like, you know, $6 there. It's such a great deal.
Shit, I'd fucking get on a water boat just to whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah, like every day there'll be like, you know, shit, we'll have like poutine sometimes, and we'll have like chicken and waffles. There'll be like,
damn, we had poutine one day. I don't even want to speak on it anymore. Like, it said poutine on the sign. God knows what it actually was biologically.
It was Canadian poutine, that's why, man.
Yeah, like it was like it was something with like meat on it and like sauce, like fry. Isn't it like usually fries or something like that?
Yeah, fries and gravy and cheese curds. It's very important.
Yeah, it was fucking schlop, I guess. I don't know.
No.
Shit with gas with no G. Keep it a buck.
Yeah. How's education at your school? Like, are your teachers fucking stupid?
I have one teacher that's pretty stupid. I don't know if I can say his name, but basically, you know how, like, let's say in biology, like, evolution is like a pretty touchy topic, I guess. I mean, it really shouldn't be, but I guess it is, you know?
Yeah.
And
like religious beliefs.
Yeah. And, like, I understand, because he's a teacher that is, I mean, I would have to assume that he believes in that type of stuff because of the way he would, like, say and teach it. Like, I understand you have those beliefs, but, like, I'm just trying to pass the test, right? And so when there's only one correct answer out of 4, like you have to tell us what that answer is gonna be instead of giving us like multiple things, you know, like here's this, but also but like we don't like keep it a buck. I don't fucking care what you believe, dog. I'm just trying to not fail the test, you know?
Yeah, a lot of teachers get their like personal beliefs in front of like education too.
Because like he was like bringing up like his own research and stuff. It's just like
yeah,
he only did it
shut
once.
up.
He only did it once though, because like somebody must have said something, or he like realized that he wasn't fucking being smart, so he was like, all right, tone it down a bit, because it was really bad one day, and then it wasn't really too big of a problem. But it's like
we
evolution.
Just had one of our we had one of our science teachers get like fired again for saying the N-word.
Damn. Some dude in my school called like a girl a whore, and then he got fired.
Some teacher called a kid that had like some learning disabilities, because there are a few kids like that in the school, and they're like in the normal education classes.
Yeah.
And they called our slur.
Whoa.
That was like 4 years ago, so I was.
Do they still work there, or is it like?
No, they're gone. But our science teacher that said the N-word had been fired like 4 years ago for like
what?
I don't know, a month for the same thing. I don't think they just said like racist comments, and then this time instead of saying, you know, African Americans or even black people, nope, they said N-word, hard R, because why not, right? So I don't know why they did that, but
like, were you there, or was it just like word?
No, I wasn't there, but that science class, everyone was like, what the fuck? So other than that, our teachers are pretty chill.
Other than that one guy, I feel you.
Other than that one guy, everyone's great. Like, my socials teacher he plays disc golf as well at like a competitive level. He's sponsored by the same company I am. It's like,
okay.
So, you know, having kind of all those connections is pretty cool. Teachers are lit. Like, it's weird because I've, you know, hung out with that teacher, I don't know, half a dozen times on the weekends and stuff because of like playing tournaments and stuff. Like, he was at nationals as well and competing same division basically. It's a bit strange because I'm assuming you don't really see your English teacher outside of class and hang out with them like willingly.
Specifically my English teacher's actually pretty cool though, dude. Mr. Wilkins, I don't know, for the IRL people that won't even listen this far into the podcast, dude, he's pretty cool. Cause he like actually be playing games like The Outer Worlds. Have you ever played that?
I don't think so. But one of the English teachers at our school puts on Mario Kart on the last day. And then they'll like periodically watch movies in that class. If he's like not feeling like doing work, he'll just like put on like a, I don't know, Marvel movie. Cool guy. Shout out to Mr. Clayton, bro.
Mr. Clayton. That's crazy.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool guy. And he's like 6'5" too. He's like the Giga Chad.
So he should be like NBA bound by now.
Yeah.
CBA? Is that what y'all have? Canadian Basketball Association? CBL? CBT?
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm not really sure.
Ball torture.
Shut up.
Because, I mean, that's what people be doing, right? Just, like, go overseas, like LaMelo Ball type-ish.
Yeah. Where did he go? Like Europe or something?
I'm pretty sure it was Lithuania.
Yeah.
I think he play in, like, the Australian League, too, or something like that? I'm not really...
Yeah,
I'm not.
I watched part of that like reality TV show.
Oh, dude,
the Family,
that
bro.
Shit is so funny, bro.
Yeah, the lady saying, "Oh, you look good." He's like, "Cougar."
Oh yeah, dude, that shit is funny.
Yeah, that one.
Come get this cougar off me, bro. That's funny. I'm not too well versed in the LaMelo Ball lore, but I've just seen like compilations of like. Whatever that show is called, you know, just like funny moments. He's
a strange guy. Bro, his missed dunk though when he had it open was so sad to watch.
Yeah, he be playing like I mean, how old he is, to be fair. He's only like, motherfucker, 24 maybe? I don't know, 23, 22? I really don't know.
LaMelo is younger.
For real? I don't know, just because since he played... I was thinking just because he played literally pro level overseas that he's older. But, I mean, to be fair, he was doing that shit at a young age.
I think he's 19 or 20. Yeah, 20 years. August 22nd, 2001.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's 20 years old. He's young. because like he had the like record for youngest triple double before what's his name?
Josh
The
Giddey.
19-year-old. Yeah,
That's cool.
he took it. Yeah,
Pretty sure he did that shit against us too, but he didn't win. They didn't win the match. I just remember that
that's good.
specifically.
That's fine.
Just like, hey, not
That's
triple
all that
double,
matters.
bitch. You didn't even win, bitch. Fuck, we just got scored on. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, I
It's
mean,
new map, kind of fire.
those are all my points that are written down. The last thing I was gonna think about was like you declaring your love for The Office real quick. You little nerd
Shit.
boy.
Yeah, no, that show's pretty good. I haven't watched that in a while. Breaking Bad definitely took its place. I'm like, what, rewatching that for the third time? Holy shit, dude. Definitely binge watched that more than any other show ever.
For real, even The Office?
Yeah, well, I didn't. I've seen The Office like 9 times, but I didn't really watch it from like my fourth to like ninth viewing. I had it in the background. It was just kind of the stuff I put on the background. But Breaking Bad, like I don't really do stuff within the background. I just fully watch it because it's so fucking good. Like it's such a good show. And then like Better Call Saul and then El Camino, the other two are also just as good. Like
Better Call Saul. I've heard of that. What is it about?
it's the like prequel, so it has like all the characters before Breaking Bad.
Oh, so it's literally
like,
just like, oh, I
It's
thought
like 10 years before.
I didn't even know they were in like the same universe.
Yeah, there's a bunch of characters that are in Breaking Bad are in that one.
Interesting. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Like, I think the last show that I can remember watching and like it being really good was Invincible.
I haven't seen that yet.
For
I
real?
mean, I saw the memes when it was really popular like a year ago.
Low-key,
But,
just like wait. Since you're like, I would just wait till the next season comes out before you watch it, because like, I think that's the best feeling is like being able to have that many episodes to watch.
Yeah, I hate waiting. It's just always so annoying.
Low-key,
Like
I was
Umbrella
like-
Academy, waiting for that for like 2 years, and then again another 2 years. Oh my god.
Like, because I watched the whole first season in like 2 days, and I was just like depressed because like I would have to wait so long. And then when
Yeah.
it does come out, I'm gonna have to rewatch the first season anyways. Oh, dude, that reminds. Have you ever seen like any anime movies, bro?
My sister, like bajillion years ago, was really into anime, so I've seen some obscure shit that like didn't make any sense when I was like 8, and they were like really dark and traumatizing, but I didn't understand that when I was 8. So like, shit, what's it called? Like a Madu Magica or something. Fuck, what is that?
I have no idea what you just said.
It's
I was just gonna talk about
Pu-
like sad.
Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
What the fuck is that?
It's on Netflix. It's traumatizing.
What's it about?
I don't really fucking remember. I just remember like a lot of people dying all the time.
Interesting.
And then that's all I remember.
I was
My
gonna
sister
talk about
watched
like the exact opposite spectrum of anime movies that are just like the high budget, like really sad ones, like A Silent Voice or like Your Name, bro. Those are so good. Loki, Your
I haven't
Name
really
is kind of
seen those.
gas with no G, but the budget is so high that like the animation kind of carries it. Cause like the story
Right.
makes like no goddamn sense at all. It's just like kind of sad. Cause like I mean it's like, oh, Your Name, I don't know. I can't even fucking remember what the story's about. It just looks good, so it was like a fun watch. But like A Silent Voice is like actually really good story as well.
Where can you watch all this?
Shit, illegal sites, the fuck? I could just
Oh.
send you one. Like the one that I have is like really good. It's like very well laid out and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like,
I feel like you're not
1080p.
gonna get like fucking virus.
Yeah, as long as you have ad blocker, you don't be clicking on no sketchy links, you know?
Hot single moms in my area.
Yeah. Nah, bro, the fucking hentai ones be going crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Hentai ads hit different, bro. Like A Silent Voice, Your Name. There's one I watched about like an egg fairy who like, or like an egg prince who like makes this girl mute or something. I really,
What the?
I don't know. It's like, she's like, she like blames herself for her parents' divorce or something like that. I kind of don't remember. So then she like is mute, and then it like the egg makes her mute when she's a kid, and then it like cuts to her as like a teenager or something. I don't know. I might rewatch it just because it's like so obscure and I remember it because it's like an egg. But I mean, maybe it's like
that's like the fucking the never-ending story. That movie doesn't exist, bro. That I refuse to believe that is real.
What is that?
Like absolute fever dream. You never watched that as a kid?
The
never-ending story. There's like some dude with like this floating dragon thingy. It's like this kid, and there's like the dragon white fucking floaty thing. Oh, go in. Oh, bro, I'm so good. Anyways, shit.
The never ending. Oh, wait. From 1984? What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen pictures of this.
Uh-huh.
Just like that dragon being like really weird looking, but I don't think I've ever
exactly
watched it. Have you ever seen Journey to the West, bro? That's like some OG.
Journey to the West. I recognize that.
It's basically where Goku's from. Like Goku, like Dragon Ball, just like.
Yeah.
There's a specific one where I remember watching with like my family, like the newest one probably. Fuck. It's just called Journey to the West, I'm pretty sure, but it's like basically about from 2013. Damn, that shit's not even that old. It's like not you, but like basically hunting monsters, and it's like an Asian movie. It's like watched with like my Vietnamese grandparents, just like
yeah,
like low key Shang-Chi might have low key ripped off of that, because I'm not even capping, bro, in Journey to the West. I haven't seen
Shang-Chi yet. Like, I don't know how.
Well, basically he has like the rings, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a chick from Journey to the West, at least the newest one, and she has like basically one big ring, like, but it can like turn into like small ones, and then it can just be like a normal ring that she wears around her wrist, I think. And it's just interesting because
it's really sounds.
Yeah, like low key. But and then at the end, like, motherfucker Budai comes out and like puts like their hand down on the earth, and he's like so fucking big that like the guy turns into like an ape. And but like the Budai is so fucking giant that like when he puts his hand down, the guy like goes, you know how like your finger has like a fingerprint?
Yeah.
He goes like between the ridges in his fingerprint because he's so fucking huge. Very interesting. Also, there's a scene where like I think it's this movie where like this dude's leg gets like really fucking huge. Like I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Oh shit, yeah. It's like literally this. Hold on. I could send you this video.
Yeah, send me this, please.
Or this picture, I guess. He just like, that's his power, I guess, is that his leg just turns into like really fucking big. And like,
I wish I had that power, but like a little bit not like, like a bit off.
Okay, buddy, shut the fuck up. Oh shit, there goes my browser opening again. That's gonna be in the podcast twice. But yeah, like, cause I watch, VFX Artists React from Corridor on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
They reacted to that, and I was like, hey, I remember that movie, motherfucker. The movie I be watching when I was a kid. That's a classic movie though, cause I'm pretty sure, like the fish part from the beginning, they hunt like a fish, and I don't know, I just remember the demon fish being really cool. But yeah, I just sent you a picture of it. Like, as you can see, pretty easy to see. Large leg, small man. I don't know.
What the fuck?
It's a very obscure movie, and then there are moments in the movie that are like, I mean, no other way to put it other than like extremely sus. Like,
why does this foot look like that? Oh, I hate it. That's awful.
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you. Just obscure Asian movie, kinda.
Bro, did you watch Tupi and Binu when you were a kid, or is that a Canada thing?
To what now?
Okay, never mind.
Spell it.
What
Maybe I'll
about
recognize it.
Tupi and Binu, the fucking weird sock looking guy,
Tupi and
and his like
Binu.
not
Yeah, no. What the fuck is this?
that's Canada
Like a
thing,
rat and like a small cat? What the fuck?
a mouse and like whatever the fuck he is.
Why is the cat so much smaller than the mouse?
I don't know. Anyways, what about Max and Ruby? Again, Canada thing.
This sounds familiar. Hold on. Oh yeah, the bunnies. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Backyardigans, definitely,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Shit, bro,
keep
all
it a
those
buck.
were
I actually never
bangers.
watched that, but I've heard of it. I know.
Oh yeah. We had all the books. They had like little short story books things. They were pretty lit.
Oh, what's that? It's like a book. It's like a bunch of books, and they're like bears, and it's like something neighborhood or something like that.
The Berenstein Bears.
Oh, dude, wait.
Bro,
That's-
I literally could go into my closet right now, bro. I have so many of those.
Oh, I think I saw that on like a thing, and it was like what is it, Mandela effect, and it's like is Baron?
Yes, sir. Berenstain. It's Berenstain,
Not
even though people think it's
Stein, right?
yeah, exactly. The Lemino video,
That's
bro,
crazy.
too good.
Because I
Yeah.
literally just now spelled it Stein like that.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
EIN. That's crazy. Classic.
That's a good video.
Barney shit. I remember
My
watching
boy
Barney
Barney.
when I was a kid. That shit
Ah,
was
you
crazy.
caught me, fucker. Oh no.
Caillou, like cancer, motherfucker.
My boy looking extra bald today. Kai is a rage monster, bro.
Yeah, that kid like low key, like it's like not even good for kids because he's like a fucking piece of shit the whole show, and then he's like nothing
Yeah.
bad ever.
Even the
happens to him.
intro, he's like crying and angry.
Like fuck that kid, bro. I'd beat the shit out of him if I saw him in real life.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Run
Bro.
up on his ass. Fuck it.
Like
Cause like
St. Jude's, fuck you.
what does it teach kids, bro? Just like act like a piece of shit and like your mom will like reward you. The fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that. Fuck them kids. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, bro. Fuck those cancer patients. Oh no.
Funny number one. Should we call it a wrap? Is that the wraps? Is that the wrap?
Probably.
Oh, fucking 50 minutes, bro. 50 minutes and nobody's gonna watch it.
50.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. That's okay.
That's crazy. It only took fucking 40 minutes of takes to get one good one, I guess.
That's okay.
And fucking this one might not get any views anyways. Oh well.
That's fine. People will probably watch the first bit and be like, this is okay. And then get bored and then be like, this is not so okay.
Alright, so I still don't have an outro though. Like I don't have, like I guess, signing out or some shit. Cause like the intro's pretty good. Like best podcast out of Texas or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good intro.
The outro, not so much.
That's what it's be like. Right.
Okay.